FM23. It's me, Matty G, and we're in season 2. We're approaching the halfway point. It's December, and we've got a big game ahead of us. It's the FA Trophy second round against Basildon. They're not actually that far from Cheshunt in real life. It's about 30-minute drive down the road. They're not exactly neighbours or anything, but not too far. And we're away at Basildon, so if we're going to Basildon, why not pop down the coast to Southend and have a cracking good day at the seaside? Right, before we get into it, let's have a little butch how everything's been. So there's a few wins under our belt since the last time we played. Not many, but some. Touro, 2-0 victory, 4-1 victory over Concord, Gosport, a win. Not sure if we saw that one in the last one. Dorking, 3-0 victory there. We did lose to Torquay 2-0. Wasn't exactly a great spectacle game there. But overall, a pretty decent run of games. And as you saw at the beginning, we are top of the table. Again, with a game in hand over Oxford City. Not really too much to shout about on that front though. Jaden Williams back in the goals. Most of our promises have been kept. And we have made one hell of a signing. Not only have we brought in new staff, better staff, in order to complete a lot of these, but if we go over to our tactics screen and look at the squad, you'll notice the star ratings have dipped. That's because we've got better coaches in that rate these differently. So their star rating goes down because they're not as good as the previous person suggested they were. However, you'll notice that we got, I'm going to call him Boris, but should I call him Boris or Mr. Anderson? Anyway, we got him, the Icelandic central defender. He's failed work permit twice, but for some reason we can play him. So here he is. This was a funny one. We tried getting him on higher wages. He said no. He went to Fulham. He was available on a free the moment he signed for Fulham, which was just weird. So again, we went in for him, and we got him. Or did he go to Charlton instead of Fulham? It says he went to Charlton instead of Fulham. I could have sworn he went to Fulham. But there you can see he's a Cheshunt player. He's already had one appearance. Solid looking defender. I love the amount of defence he does. His speed isn't very good. His physical isn't very good. His aerial is. So yeah, putting him in the centre back, we could be reluctant to some speedy players, but his defence is top notch little defender, and he's ours on £275 a week. Now, if you were with us in the last couple of episodes, you may have seen us try to sign this guy, and we offered him the world, and he wouldn't even come to us. And in the end, we got him on a dirt cheap deal, and he's valued up to 50k. Up to 50k already. Brilliant. Alright, and if we have a look at the screen, he is our best player. Not by a long shot. We've also got Casanova, Casey, Robinson. These are all solid players here. They're all on fairly low wages. The first one that comes up is Harry Ransom, who is not our top guy at all. He plays all right, but he's definitely not worth that amount of money. I would love to get him on a lesser deal. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. But you never know. Asante is still here. His rating has picked up again, as you can see. I would love to re-sign him, but I would love to re-sign Asante. Even if we can get him for the 16k. I highly doubt it, considering he left for close to 200k. But maybe at the end of the season, if he's fitted in well and he's happy, there could be a possibility. You just never know. And if we scroll right down to the bottom, a couple of players have taken a hit since the new coaches and team have come on board. Sega is wanted, so we may be trying to get rid of him at the moment. He's wanted by Maidenhead, so we're going to try and get rid of him. He's only worth a K anyway, so I think what we'll do is we're going to offer him out straight away. We're going to offer him to clubs, and we are going to knock this down to 500. We're not going to transfer, we're just going to offer the clubs and see if we can get Maidenhead to bite. And then we'll push forward with a match. Team's pretty fit. I think it's going to leave it as it was at the moment. No reason to change it. I mean, I could possibly change the goalkeeper out. I think I may do, just to give Gruel a game. Make sure he doesn't get too unhappy being the backup there. His sharpness is not great, but he can play these roles. We always personalise the best we can. Keeper on defence. Roberts is going to play in his more preferred position, supporting attacker there. And it's just a case of going in and just tweaking where you can. See if you can get the best out of your players. There's probably not going to be every person. But if you can get a better form out of them, all the better. I think one of the... I wouldn't say necessarily mistakes, but I think I would have liked Jenny to have stayed. We haven't got much cover. We've got one other left back and no one near as good as the rest of the team. So it's a weak point. But we knew we could rely on Jenny. And I am a little bit regretful at that transfer now, especially as he went, I think it was on a free. Poor Jenny. I miss those days. Still, onwards and upwards. So it's away to Basildon. There doesn't seem to be many people in the stands for this at all. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can see 4 in one stand. There's a bunch in the main stand on this side. But I think it's going to be a quiet pitch side match, this one. And we're into our first high... No, we're not. Nothing to report so far. First few minutes in the game. 0.01 on the scoreboard, or the XG scoreboard for ourselves. Average across the board. No one seems to be making any real moves. And we got our first highlight as Casanova takes it in. Asante across. Penalty. Anderson is taken out in the box. I believe that is that Asante over the ball? Casanova with the penalty. Sends the keeper the wrong way. 1-0. Did you expect any different against Basildon at this early stage? The rain is absolutely hammering it down. There's the away fans. They've come in their droves. There's about 25 of them. Maybe a few more. But they definitely come to see their team win. The home team doesn't seem to have any fans in their stand at all. Our XG has shot up. We're at 0.94 and climbing. Are we going to get another highlight yet? The highlights have proceeded to stop. I think it's time to give a little bit of shouty. We're going to demand a little bit more. Whether or not that will have an immediate effect, it seems to have done. Turner does not get it forward there. The ball goes over the top. Robinson's to pick it up. Casanova brings it forward. Turner knocks it over the top. Williams is through. In this position, he should get it in. He does. On the keeper's left-hand side. Williams is right. Just knocks it over the shoulder of the keeper and straight into the back of the net. Keeper, honestly, other than running out towards the ball, really didn't stand a chance there. He didn't move an arm towards the actual ball as the shot was made. There's Williams, knocks it long. There, just knocks it round the keeper on the left, and the keeper did not stick an arm out. I think that's poor keeping from that point of view. We've got another highlight from kickoff. This time, this is possibly theirs. They've got some unusual names on the ball there. Is that Asnell? Asnell. Cover. I mean, it's Matadon. Strange. There you go. Is that Newbury? Is that our old boy Newbury? I do wonder. I don't know where he went, but the ball goes long again. Williams is going to knock that on. He's going to finish out with his left foot. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. It's something a lot of people won't notice there. He fainted with a strike on the right foot before just dinking it with his left. That was pretty nice. Turner with the ball. Bell over the top. And here is where he comes in. Little chest. Fakes there. Hits it with the left. Keeper's gone to the keeper's right. And, Williams went to the keeper's left. Sent him the wrong way. It's quite nice. I like that goal. We're starting to approach the 40-minute mark. As you can see, Anderson is... his fitness is dropping a little bit, and so is Bell's. Anderson has not been quite match fit since starting, but then he hasn't played much this season at all. So we're not really going to argue with that. We may be taking him off pretty sharpish. We'll try and make it to about 60 minutes, but if he drops into the red, we'll take him off because we can't risk injuries. Not to someone that good. Long ball comes out. Williams is to collect on the halfway line. He dribbles it across the line, pushing forward towards the left wing. Holds up play, brings it back for Wright. Wright pushes forward again. Looking in for the cross, pulls it back to Raven. Raven into Bell. Bell takes a touch, knocks it through to Turner. Turner has a crack. Oh, off the woodwork there, son. That was a nice little crack. I weren't expecting that shot. Keeping an eye on these fitness levels here. I think I may just dip into my bags of tricks and a mo, just to make a few changes. There's no need for them to get too knackered in this game. So we're going to go with Bell first. We're going to bring Casey on. We're going to bring Bronston Anderson off. I hate that when that happens. I'm going to take him off for Joseph. I think that's all we're going to do. Shall we? I don't want him to get too upset if I take him off when he could have a hat-trick on the cards. So we're going to leave him on just for at least 70 minutes, and then we'll take Williams off, just so we don't knacker him out. Unless he can get that third now, which he's not going to. Looks like they're going to break away here with Kova, Newby, Asnell. No, Casanova takes him and drives at the defence. Knocks it in. Williams is there. That's got to be offside. Surely that's offside. It's a hat-trick hero. It's not offside. It's counted. How was that not offside? I mean, I'm not going to complain. We got the goal, but that looked miles offside. No, maybe he was playing him on. It still looks offside to me. Right, well, I am going to jump in again. Make another change. He's got the goal. There's no need for him to play anymore. Bells is going to come on. I don't think we can make any more changes. But if we can, we're bringing Schaefer on for Roberts. No, we can't. So there we go. That is the change for the rest of the game. This is how we're going to play out. Not a bad looking result. 4-0. And it's given Bells, or Bellies, I'm going to call him Bells. It's given Bells a chance to have a run out and an attack. See if he can pick up 1 or 2 goals, which will help him in his confidence, boost it up for the league ahead. But our XG is 1.95, and we've got a goals average of 4-0. Well, our average. Our XG is 1.95, and we've got 4 goals. So, yeah, good game. Solid game. And everyone seems to have played well. Even the guys that have come on, they've got an average of, 6.8 and 6.5, so round it down 6.7 across the board, which is quite an average, not played much round. I mean, Roberts did well. He played all game, I think, though, so he actually should have been in the green. Not such a great game for him. Casanova did well. Williams was awesome, but against weaker opposition, he really should be. So we're not going to go too praisey, but we are going to praise him. Well, we put an offer in. We got this guy, Harry Kite, that came up on our scouts. It's rather pricey, and we can't afford to pay for him. But we got notified that someone had tried to loan him, so we jumped on board and offered a loan as well. We matched what they were offering. We offered him a preferred role, ball-winning midfielder, as a regular starter. Harry Kite, they've accepted it. Now it's just a case of waiting for him to agree or disagree. Hopefully he'll join us. He looks like a solid little player. A 23-year-old midfielder, could slot in pretty well. 3.5. He can play this role. He can also play a defensive midfield role. Quite a solid all-rounder. It'll be a nice little addition. Helps him. Helps in that middle centre. Give us another option. Solid. Dulwich Hamlet have been drawn against us in the next round of the FA Trophy. They don't look too bad a team, really. They're bottom of the Vanarama National League, but they're definitely a step above us. hopefully we can pull a win off there and progress. We do have extra time to consider. I would like it to be finished in one game, just because of how everything is, and it looks like we have an offer of 1,000 for Saga. Interesting. I'm going to reject that. I'm going to reject it, and then I'm going to offer him out for a little bit more. This is a little trick we've learned over the time, that sometimes it's worth just upping the ante and seeing what comes of it. So they've made another offer, and they've offered the 1.2 that we asked for. I'm going to be brave and go again. I'm going to reject. They obviously want him, and then we're going to offer him out again for 1.4. Let's see what happens. It could be interesting. Maideneffer have come back in for a 1.5. I mean, this is insane. Can I just keep doing this? His transfer value is 1.5. They've come in for 1.4. We're going to reject that. We're going to offer him out again at 1.6. Offer to the clubs and see what happens. Now they've come in and they've offered the 1.1, so they've gone back down, but now the negotiations are open. We've opened a dialogue with them, which is nice. So we're going to look for a percentage of the next sale. We're going to go to 20%. We're going to lock that in. We want to lock we want to up the fee. Suggest those terms. They've cancelled. Okay, maybe we've got a bit greedy. We'll try that again. We're going to offer him out. Offer contract. Offer to clubs. We're going to drop that down to 1.5 again and offer to clubs to see if they can buy it one more time, please. And now we've got no offers. Oh dear. Right, let's try this again. Offer to club. We're going to drop this right back down again to 900. Offer to clubs to see if we can get a bite again. Bellis, or Sammy Bellis, has signed a new 2-year contract extension. Do we have the option, promotional wise, blah, 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 blah. So, well, 2 years, that's fantastic news. I think that means his contracts come down a fraction, which is always good news. It's more money in the kitty in the long run. Ben Winterbottom has penned a 3-year contract. So he's going to be with us longer. I don't know if that's increasing wage or not. I don't remember when I offered these contracts out. I honestly don't remember, but he's signed. He's on the dotted line. Perfect. So after dragging Maidenhead back onto negotiating table, we managed to get them back up to 1.4. So 1,400. That will bring us a profit of 1,200 after we take out his bonus, loyalty bonus that we still have to pay him. Originally he was up for sale for 1,000, so we definitely quids in there. So this little technique I've been using for a while. It's just lowballing them on an offer out. Do not put them on the transfer list. Just lowball them on the offer out, and then once you get a bite, once you get someone nibbling on the line, reject it. Reject. Have patience. Reject it. Offer them back out. This time up the price slightly. Remember, do not put them up for transfer. And keep doing this until you get closer to the actual price that you want to sell them for. Now, there will be an upper limit. And there will be a point where they open the negotiations rather than have them closed. Now, at any point, if you get too nervous or they've reached a sum that you're happy with, take it. And if you fail, don't worry. Restart the process. Start off with a low ball offer. Cancel. Low ball. Reject. Low ball. Reject. Up. It takes a little while, but you get there in the end. And as you can see, we've accepted 1.4k. Now all he's got to do is leave. Unfortunately for us, Harry Kite has gone to haven't, and yeah, basically they've gone to our rivals in the FA Trophy Cup. I believe that's who we've got. You suck, Harry Kite. Wage contributions, we matched them and they've upped it. The cheeky little devils. That's why he's gone there. He's gone there for the money. Harry Kite, you greedy man. So we've had this news. Luke Gerrard took several questions about the match and transfer policy from BBC Survey and non-league papers in the build-up to Woking, blah, 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 blah. Reports have linked him with a move for Cheshunt central defender Josh Robinson. Are you prepared to go on record? Blah, 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 blah. And we're considering it. And then if we go forward one more, they are preparing a 5.25k offer. Now, I don't want to sell him. I do not want to sell him. He's mine. So what did I go and do in reply to that? What did I do? I triggered his contract extension. Yeah, that's right. He's under contract now for another year. Screw you, Gerrard. He's mine and he ain't going nowhere. Unless I want to get rid of him, that is. It looks like Saga has agreed that deal and the board have agreed to give me £210 off the transfer. Thank you very much, board. 210 quid, lovely. All those millions I've made you. I mean, okay, I didn't really make them. One player and one crazy offer that you accepted made it, but still, I get £210. Make a parting comment. You've been a solid player. I want to wish you the best of luck, please. Very good bye. Yep, lovely jubbly. We're on good terms. He did play well. You never know, one day I might be managing a club where I'm needing you again. Hopefully not. Hopefully I'm not going to be down this low anymore. Maidenhead has signed Will Sager. Good lad he was. Solid player. I would say it's sad to see him go, but yeah. So with him gone and everything else, we now have, I would say, 350 quid. 350 quid. And where's our extra bit from the budget? Nothing's been added. They all lied. They lied to me, the board. So it's been working for us. Let's hopefully continue that good run of form. Although they are on a good run of form as well, by the look of it. There's ours. 3 in the last 4 wins. Or 3 in the last 5, if you want to say it that way. 1 loss in 5 ain't too bad. We are top, holding Oxford City at bay by a point. Let's keep winning, guys. That's what we need to do. We need to score goals, though. And we're off. Here we go. We are away team playing in our home colours. And the game has kicked off. The XG going straight to the home team. It's not unusual. Hopefully we're going to pick up, though. Our possession is better. Our passing completion is also better. We should be doing something, but we're not. I'm going to give him a bit of... Oh, there we go. We've got our first XG off. And is this their highlight? Wow, highlight. Robinson gets his head on the ball. Bell misses it. Now they're on the attack. Gregor Wright dismantles him. And now they're back on the... Well, are they on the offensive? Or are we going to win this one? This is Anderson. This is back and forth action here. It's just in the middle of the box. No one's really winning that midfield battle yet. Robinson's going to pick that up. Not that long to Casanova. He knocks that down. There's a Sante. Tries to take it infield as a poor pass. Turner dispossessing but loses out again. Castelline goes to the byline, pulls it back. McGregor with the shot. And it's over the keeper's left-hand shoulder and over the goal. Our XG's picking up, but we're not getting any highlights. Let's give him a little bit of a shouty. We're going to give him a bit of encouragement to start with. We don't want to get too aggressive with him straight away. Hopefully we can get another one in here. Come on, give us a highlight, FM. Give us some positives. This does not look positive. Come on. Well, I think we're going to end this first half in not so much of a good mood. 0-0, it's not a loss, it's a draw. It's probably not going to keep us top. Yeah, it's very flat. Things need to improve. The same as the first. I mean, now their XG is going up and ours is just sitting flat. Oh, we're picking up again. Give us a highlight then. Come on, FM, give me a highlight. I'm going shouty. I am going to demand more now. More from these guys. Jaden Williams isn't performing at the moment. There is Williams, loses out his header. Turner again, Williams, Bell, Asante. Is he going to run down the wing? He's not doing so much dribbling at the moment. It's Casanova. Long ball over the top. Asante's going to latch on. Brings it into Williams. I mean, it's on the line. I know it was blown for offside anyway, but it's on the line. The shot was pathetic. Tactical subs. It's 70 minutes. I'm sorry with Jaden, but you may be motivated. You're not performing. You're off, son. Let's try and re-infuse this attacking line. Sheaf's coming in for Robinson. Give a fresh coat of paint in the middle there. On the back, I think Robinson's going to have to come off as well. Casey's coming on. He's much better defender, I'm afraid. We'll confirm those changes. We made all three. Hopefully no injuries. We're also going to go a little bit more attacking with a shouty. Demand a bit more. They've made their three changes. We've got the corner. Casanova in. Anderson couldn't get to the end of it. Casanova again. Cassie. Asante's there. Brings it across. Defender does get it away of some sorts. Wright brings it back. There's Bell at the edge. Knocks it in. Turner. He had time to turn and face goal. He didn't take it. Anderson goes for... I have no idea what he was trying there. And their goalkeeper is able to pick it up. And now they're on the front foot. Ball over the top. We should get that covered. Turner in the middle. Casanova on the far side. Knocks it long. Sharif's there. Takes it down. 2 touches. That was absolutely lovely. The way he took that down. Just needed the finish there. Maybe a volley. Less touches. Volley. That's what he should have done. Casanova over the corner. Knocks it over towards the back. Bell's there. It's not going to get to him. It's gone straight out for a throw. I think that's going to end that highlight. I'm going to go very attacking here. Ball comes in over the top. Goal kick. We're on very attacking. I can't do a shouty. I wish I could. I'll remove the early crosses, and it looks like they're going to get a highlight. This is where it all goes wrong at the last few minutes. Turner knocks it long, goes to nowhere. Keeper held that. He's going to knock it long, and now we're going to concede. Oh, he's thrown it out. That's different. I still say this is going to turn into one hell of a miserable highlight for us. Turner picks up the ball. You never know. He's over the top. Bells is there. The flag stayed down. The flag stayed down. Why have you called it? I didn't see a raised flag. Did you? Shouty. No time. 0-0. Seriously, 0-0. Look at the XG. Why have we not scored? We may remain top. So Oxford City, did they slip up? No, we just played the game that drew us level on games. Oh dear. We had the chance to use that to our advantage and we blew it. The fans are frustrated. I'm frustrated by the draw. The draw was sickening to me. Well, we've got one more game left to play. So, a few positional changes. 2 wingers have been swapped around and Casey's come in the back line for this one. Give Boris a rest. Give the wingers a rest. They're a little bit tired. We're stuck with Williams up front still because he is our top goal scorer. But Bellils is on the bench. So at half time, if we need to, we can swap them round as well. Let's get cracking. The wingers are on for pretty much the duration of this because I've got no wingers to come off the bench to help them out. So, yeah. We're expected to win this match. Whether or not we will now with a few shortcomings, I don't know. Although Saltman's been brilliant most of the season and he's pretty good at whipping in these corners. No one's got the end of that ball though, and Robinson's picked it up, brings it out. Casey's on the edge of the box, knocks it into the side. Saltman crosses it in, no one's there, and they're able to clear the ball. And they're actually, oh no, nice tackle. Casanova on the far side there has picked up. Long switch ball, no one's got to there. Gibbons is going to pick it up there on the left wing, drives inside. Is he going to find the pass through? He dinks it over the top to Solomon. Slips it across. Williams is there! 17th goal of the season has been chalked out for disallowed offside. Son of a gun. Oh, hello. Come on. That wasn't even a whisker in that one. Bullshizer. I'm going to give them encouragement. They deserve encouragement. They don't deserve anything else but encouragement after that. That was absolutely diabolical by the referee. That was dead smack on. I mean, how do you call that one as an offside? I never know. Our XG's gone up, but with no more highlights down the line after that. It probably did have a little bit of a knock-on effect. I would like to say I demand more, but we should be 1-0 up. I can't really demand more from that. We do have one though. Ravens over the free kick, not Casanova. That is an unusual one. He's going to whip it in. No, he's going for a shot left foot. Williams is there on the rebound. That was blocked or saved. It was hard to see from that angle, and that's the end of that one. How did that not go in? I think Williams had 2 cracks of the whips there, plus the free kick weren't half bad, you know. And I had the team to work the ball into the box. Maybe I should have done. But that brings us up to the end of the first half. We have a look at the team. Williams, I thought he played all right, but he didn't score. 6.4. Let's give Bells the full game. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. The defensive line, I suppose we could do with some changes, but we're not going to do it just yet. The scoreline doesn't reflect the game. Let's get out there, guys. Let's hit them hard. We've done a swap up front. Let's see if that changes anything. Maybe Sam Bellis can do what Williams couldn't do in this one. Although Williams did technically get one in the net, even if it was ruled out. So where's the highlights then, FM? Where are the highlights? We are going to demand a bit more because we want that goal. Maybe I shouldn't have done it. They've gone for a long ball over the top. Raven to try and clear, doesn't get it clear. Fletcher picks it up, runs round the side of our defence and has a crack on goal. Was that a save? Or did it go over? Either way, it didn't go in. That's the important part. They're getting brave. I think we're going to do another sub in a minute. Casanova with a throw in. Turner dinks it across. Poor pass. Fletcher's through. He's only got one man to beat. They're holding him back. That's good defending. Send him out to the side. Don't let him get in. Don't let him cut in. Don't let him cut in. Unreal. That was a fantastic goal. I'll admit that. That was a fantastic goal. It's hard when you concede a goal to something. That was brilliant. Just watch the way that was fantastic. On the volley. That was an absolute splendid goal. You little shizer. Disenchanted. Roberts, you are poor, you're off. I mean, really, I should be taking some of these guys off, but yeah. Ransom, you're coming in. Josh, you're not had the greatest of games and you're unfit. You're going there. We'll confirm that change. We're going to need to go... I'm going to go very attacking. I'm going to shout. I'm going to demand more. Hopefully that's going to get a little something out of this because we're knackered at the back. But we need a goal now. We need a goal and we need it fast. Our XG does not dictate we should lose this. Come on, FM. Give me something. Give us a highlight. Give us a highlight. Give us a highlight. Not for them. Can we turn it into ours? Doesn't look like we can. Maybe we can. No, we can't. They're going to get a second. It's game over for us. I mean, we are trying, but they are playing with just pleasure at the minute. They're playing like we did in the beginning of the season. Wittenbottom picks it up. He's lost his new record of the longest amount of games without conceding. Sharif's picked it up. He's had a dink. That's a poor effort. It's a poor effort. Yeah, he's probably one of the best players in midfield. He's certainly the best attacking player at this game. Absolutely diabolical. I'm going to throw a paddy fit. I'm not going to quite throw a bottle, but I am going to throw a paddy fit because, yeah, that was just wrong. Well, that brings us to the end of this one. A win, a draw and a loss. Not the greatest episode, this one. But we'll see in the next one. Hopefully we'll get January out of the way. And we'll see you towards the end of the season. Till next time, it's been Matty G. Peace out.